Of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Well, we've been following Jesus over these last few weeks, from him coming to the synagogue, to his healings, to his gathering the disciples in the fishing boats. People have loved him and people have wondered, who is he? And today he gives what many have thought of as inaugural address. He comes, and for people who are confused, he uses the word blessed. Blessed as describing somebody, blessed as a verb, and blessed as a noun. You are blessed. In many ways we hear that, and in many ways we take it in. One of the things that is important is to recognize that for Jesus, as he comes to the people, Luke is telling that he comes and speaks to them in the plain, on level ground. He's talking to ordinary people. People who are curious, who is he and why is he saying it? Why is he saying it differently? Because this Jesus offers a choice and a challenge. He is trying to help the people to know God and God's ways. He's offering beatitudes, those blessings, and he's offering warnings for those who don't see it God's way, those who are taking advantage of putting down other people. What is the way to true happiness? This is what he's offering. To be able to share in God's generosity and share God's goodness. What we're called to do is to be a person who sees and recognizes God's goodness in the many things that we see every day. We hear talk radio, we hear all sorts of people, and we have all sorts of relationships. But what we're called to do is to trust in God. That's what Jesus is asking. Whether you're hungry, whether you're lonely, whether you're alone, whether you're grieving, whether you're sick, whether you're well, can you trust that God knows you and loves you and even gives you a second chance? To be able to say, this is not just a suggestion, it is the answer. It's the answer to life. So we're called to have right relations with God, right relations with others, and even right relations with ourselves. Because sometimes people just don't feel good and they blame themselves. We're called to be a blessing. We're called to see the blessings of God's giving, and we're called to bless. Not only when somebody sneezes or coughs, but to be able to say, God bless you, to offer people a new opportunity. Reminder of God's goodness by who you are, and reminding people that you love them, you care for them. At the end of every Mass, we say, go in peace. The Lord be with you. So you're called to bring that blessing, recognize that blessing, and share that blessing with those you meet.